field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it. One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now Foles. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Foles on target there to Robinson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At the
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles
pass.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first. All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Foles. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A first down carry by Alia. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. The Dolphins on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10.
Ball carried by number 30.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. The Bears on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Here's Foles. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
The Bears. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And there they bring pressure from the inside and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Not easy for Nick Foles and the Bears now. 3rd and long after the sack. They'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Pickup on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Nick Foles ready for the next drive, leads out the Bears. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and...
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I go ahead and punt the football myself.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Miami set to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
Tagovailoa's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And after that play, we've got an injury. And it appears to be to Cortland Sutton. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Well, they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Elliott again the ball.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A gain of 7. First down, Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Chicago. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. The Titans trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We'll stay in the AFC South as we head over to check on the Jags at home in Jacksonville. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 20-18, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Miami.
They'll run with Elliott. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Bart, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's got Jack Doyle. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jeffrey Simmons in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 11.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. First kick, 47. This one looks. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Number 21.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Tunga Vailoa's
a gain of 6 there on 1st.
Mike Gesicki. A 6-yard pickup.
Brings 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there.
It's 2nd down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Tua on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st down, Dolphins.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Bilal Nichols. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Tua sets up to pass it. He completes this to Sutton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Here's Tua. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lambo is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
17. Bears 14.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Onto the field now come the Bears. Foles going to lead the Bears to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24.